Welcome back to Worth Coin, your trusted source for all things numismatic. Today, we're diving into the top 6 most valuable state quarter dollar coins, their history, unique features, and how much they can be worth today. First up, we're taking a deep dive into the 2005 California state quarter dollar, a coin that captures the spirit of the West Coast and continues to attract attention from collectors for its design, historical symbolism, and collectible potential. The California State Quarter was released on January 31, 2005, as part of the 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. California was the 31st coin released in the series, corresponding to its position as the 31st state to enter the Union in 1850. This coin was struck at 3 mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and circulated widely across the United States. The design on the reverse of the California State Quarter was created by artist Don Everhart. It features naturalist and conservationist John Muir standing before a panoramic view of Yosemite Valley, with the iconic granite rock formation known as Half Dome towering in the background. A soaring California condor, one of the rarest birds in North America, glides overhead. This imagery was chosen to honor both California's stunning natural landscapes and John Muir's significant role in establishing national parks and preserving wilderness areas, particularly in the Sierra Nevada region. The coin's inscriptions include California, 1850, A Pluribus Unum, and the year of issue, 2005. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington by John Flanagan, used throughout the entire State Quarters series. In terms of mintage, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 257.2 million coins, while the Denver Mint struck about 263.2 million. The San Francisco Mint released about 1.3 million clad-proof coins and over 1.2 million 90% silver-proof coins for collectors. Because of these high mintage numbers, the standard circulated California quarters typically hold only face value unless they exhibit special features. However, collectors look for pristine, uncirculated examples and special varieties to add to their collections. Coins in mint state condition, especially those graded MS-66 or higher by pcgs or NGC, can fetch between $5 and $20. Higher grades like MS-67 or MS-68 can be worth $50 to over $100, depending on market demand and eye appeal. Silver-proof versions are worth more, especially if graded PR-69 or PR-70 Deep Cameo, and can sell for $20 to $40 or higher, depending on silver spot price and collector interest. What really makes the 2005 California Quarter interesting to error collectors are certain varieties and mistakes found in small quantities. While no major errors are officially recognized by the U.S. Mint, a few examples have appeared on the market, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, and double die obverses. A rare example includes a quarter struck on the wrong planchet, like a nickel or foreign coin blank, which can increase its value dramatically, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars if authenticated by a third-party grader. Machine doubling and die chips, especially around the lettering or John Muir's figure, are also occasionally spotted by sharp-eyed collectors and can add minor premiums depending on visibility and coin condition. Next up, we're taking a closer look at the 2008 Arizona State Quarter Dollar, the 48th release in the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. Arizona became the 48th state in the Union on February 14, 1912, and its quarter was officially released on June 2, 2008. This coin is not just a piece of currency. It's a tribute to one of the most geographically and culturally rich states in the nation. The reverse design of the Arizona quarter was created by sculptor-engraver Joseph F. Mena and selected from thousands of public submissions. The coin features the magnificent Grand Canyon in the background, a natural wonder that symbolizes the rugged beauty and grandeur of the American Southwest. In the foreground, a detailed saguaro cactus stands tall, adding depth and scale to the design. The saguaro, although iconic, does not grow in the Grand Canyon itself, but was included to represent Arizona's desert environment more broadly. A banner reading Grand Canyon State stretches across the middle of the design, and the coin also includes the inscriptions Arizona, 1912, E Pluribus Unum, and the year of issue, 2008. The obverse of the coin carries the familiar portrait of George Washington by John Flanagan, which has been used throughout the entire State Quarters series. This design includes the words United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination $quarter. The Arizona quarter was minted in large quantities at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 244.6 million coins, while the Denver Mint produced about 265 million. Additionally, the San Francisco Mint released more than 2 million proof coins, both clad and 90% silver versions, specifically for collectors. Because of this high mintage, most circulated Arizona quarters are still only worth face value. However, collector interest increases for examples in pristine condition, especially those that grade MS-66 or higher. Coins in MS-67 or MS-68 condition can be worth $25 to over $100 depending on luster, strike quality, and eye appeal. Silver-proof coins, especially those graded PR-69 or PR-70 Deep Cameo, typically sell for between $20 and $40, but can go higher when silver prices rise or if the market demand increases. While the Arizona quarter is not known for any major, widely recognized mint errors, some interesting varieties and errors have been discovered by collectors. These include die cracks, die chips, especially around the cactus spines or lettering, and examples with slight off-center strikes. Coins with dramatic visual errors, such as multiple die breaks or coins struck on the wrong planchet, can command values ranging from $50 to several $100 if authenticated and graded by a third-party service like pcgs or NGC. One minor variety collectors sometimes mention is a die chip near the top of the cactus arms, creating a drooping cactus look, though these are not officially recognized as major errors. Still, such coins can attract small premiums among variety enthusiasts. Next up, the 2008 Hawaii State Quarter Dollar, the final coin released in the iconic 50 State Quarters program. Hawaii's quarter was officially launched on November 3, 2008, celebrating Hawaii's admission as the 50th state of the United States on August 21, 1959. As the last coin in the series, this quarter holds a special place in the collection, not only for its significance, but also for its striking design and collector interest. The reverse design of the Hawaii quarter was created by artist Don Everhart and selected through a state-led competition. It features an image of King Kamehameha I, the ruler who unified the Hawaiian Islands under one kingdom in the early 19th century. He is depicted with an outstretched arm, symbolizing leadership and unification. To the right of the figure is a detailed outline of the Hawaiian Islands, representing the entire archipelago. The coin also features the Hawaiian state motto, Ua Mauke Ea Oka Aina Ika Pono, which translates to, "The life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness." This phrase holds deep cultural and historical significance in Hawaii and was originally spoken by Kamehameha III in 1843. Inscriptions on the coin include Hawaii, 1959, E pluribus unum, and the year of issue, 2008. The obverse of the coin continues the traditional portrait of George Washington by John Flanagan, consistent across the entire State Quarters series, with the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. In terms of mintage, the Hawaii quarter had strong production numbers, but slightly lower than some earlier issues in the series. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 254 million coins, and the Denver Mint struck around 263 million. The San Francisco Mint produced over 2 million clad-proof coins and nearly 1.3 million silver-proof coins, intended for collectors. Due to the large circulation numbers, most Hawaii quarters found in everyday change are worth only face value, unless they are in mint condition. However, high-grade uncirculated specimens, particularly those graded MS-67 or MS-68, can bring $25 to over $100, depending on their quality and market demand. Silver-proof versions, especially graded PR-69 or PR-70 Deep Cameo, can fetch $20 to $50 or more, with additional value tied to silver prices and collector interest. Although the Hawaii quarter isn't widely known for major error varieties, a few interesting mistakes have been discovered by collectors. Some coins exhibit die cracks or die chips, particularly around King Kamehameha's outstretched hand or the island edges. These minor errors can add small premiums if they are bold and visually striking. Occasionally, coins with off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or coins mistakenly struck on foreign or defective blanks have appeared, with values ranging from $50 to several $100, depending on severity and grading. While no significant doubled die varieties have been confirmed by major grading services, collectors are always on the lookout for new discoveries, and any unusual doubling or misprint should be submitted to an expert for authentication. Next up, today, we're exploring the 1999 New Jersey State Quarter Dollar, one of the earliest coins released in the 50 State Quarters program, which began in 1999 and continued until 2008. New Jersey was the third state to join the Union on December 18, 1787, and its quarter was the third release in the series, officially launched on May 17, 1999. This coin stands out as a tribute to American independence, highlighting the critical role New Jersey played during the Revolutionary War. The reverse design of the New Jersey quarter features a powerful scene titled Washington Crossing the Delaware. It's based on the famous 1851 painting by Emanuel Leutze, depicting General George Washington leading Continental Army troops across the Delaware River on the night of December 25, 1776. This surprise attack on the Hessian forces in Trenton became a turning point in the American Revolutionary War. On the coin, Washington is shown standing in a boat, facing forward with determination, surrounded by men rowing through the icy river. Above the design is the word New Jersey, and below are the inscriptions 1787, Crossroads of the Revolution, E pluribus unum, and the year 1999. This theme emphasizes New Jersey's strategic location and historical importance during the war. The obverse of the coin features the standard portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan, which was used throughout the State Quarters series. Inscriptions include United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. The New Jersey quarter was minted in large numbers to meet public demand, especially with the excitement surrounding the first year of the State Quarters. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 363.2 million coins, and the Denver Mint struck about 299 million. The San Francisco Mint also released roughly 3.7 million clad proof coins and around 804,000 silver proof coins for collectors. Because of this high mintage, most circulated New Jersey quarters are still only worth face value, but there's added value for uncirculated or high-grade examples. In mint state condition, a New Jersey quarter graded MS-65 might be worth around $3 to $5, while coins in MS-67 condition can sell for $15 to $30 or more. Rare MS-68 examples, particularly those with strong luster and clean surfaces, can reach values of $100 or higher at auction. Silver-proof versions, especially those graded PR69 or PR70 Deep Cameo by NGC or pcgs, can range in value from $20 to $50 or more, depending on silver market trends and collector interest. Next up, in today's video, we're taking a close look at the 2008 New Mexico State Quarter Dollar, the 47th coin released in the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. New Mexico, known as the Land of Enchantment, became the 47th state in the Union on January 6, 1912, and its quarter was officially released on April 7, 2008. This coin not only reflects the state's rich Native American and Spanish heritage, but also celebrates its unique cultural identity and geographical significance. The reverse of the New Mexico quarter features a detailed image of the Zia sun symbol, a sacred emblem originating from the indigenous Zia Pueblo people. This symbol is deeply connected to the spiritual beliefs of the Zia, representing the harmony of all life and the cycles of nature, such as the 4 seasons, the 4 directions, and the 4 stages of life. Behind the sun symbol is an outline of the state of New Mexico, giving the design a strong sense of place and identity. The inscriptions include New Mexico, the statehood year 1912, the phrase Land of Enchantment, A Pluribus Unum, and the year of issue, 2008. The design was created by artist Don Everhart and was chosen through a statewide design competition. On the obverse of the coin is the traditional portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan and used consistently across all state quarters. Around the portrait are the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. The New Mexico quarter was produced in large numbers by all 3 mints. The Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 244.4 million coins, while the Denver Mint produced around 244.6 million. The San Francisco Mint released over 2 million clad-proof coins and more than 1.2 million 90% silver-proof coins exclusively for collectors. Because of these high mintages, most circulated New Mexico quarters hold only face value in everyday condition. However, collector interest increases significantly for coins in uncirculated condition or those with high third-party grading. In mint state, an MS-65 New Mexico quarter might be worth around $3 to $5, while an MS-67 example can range from $15 to $30. Higher grades like MS-68, which are rare, can fetch $75 to over $100 depending on the quality and demand. Silver-proof versions, especially in PR69 or PR70 Deep Cameo, can be valued between $20 and $50 or more, with value fluctuating based on silver prices and market conditions. Next up, in today's video, we're taking a closer look at the 2003 Arkansas State Quarter Dollar, the 25th coin released in the 50 State Quarters program. Arkansas joined the Union on June 15, 1836, and its quarter was officially released by the U.S. Mint on October 20, 2003. The design pays tribute to the state's rich natural beauty, diverse wildlife, and abundant resources. The reverse of the Arkansas quarter is packed with symbolism that highlights the state's unique environment and economy. At the center of the design is a stunning mallard duck in flight above a peaceful lake, representing Arkansas's status as a haven for waterfowl and a key destination for duck hunting. On the right side of the coin is a prominent rice stalk, symbolizing Arkansas's position as the leading rice-producing state in the U.S. On the left is a diamond, which nods to Arkansas's Crater of Diamonds State Park, the only public diamond mine in the country where visitors can search for and keep their own gems. These elements are all framed by a background of trees and water, capturing the natural beauty for which Arkansas is widely known. The coin also features the inscriptions Arkansas, the statehood year 1836, the motto E pluribus unum, and the release year 2003. The design was created by artist John Mercanti, one of the most prolific engravers in U.S. mint history. On the obverse side of the coin is the familiar portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan, which appears on all coins in the State Quarters series. Surrounding the bust are the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination quarter dollar. In terms of mintage, the Arkansas quarter was produced in solid quantities at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The Philadelphia mint struck approximately 229.8 million coins, while the Denver mint produced about 228.8 million. The San Francisco Mint also created roughly 3.1 million clad proof coins and 1.1 million 90% silver proof coins for collector sets. Because of these high mintage numbers, most Arkansas quarters found in circulation today are only worth face value, 25 cents, unless they are in exceptional condition. However, collector interest rises for coins in mint state 67 or higher. Uncirculated examples in MS-65 typically sell for $3 to $5, while MS-67 coins can be valued from $15 to $30, depending on demand and population reports. Rare MS-68 specimens, especially those with strong luster and a clean strike, can reach values of $75 to over $150. Silver-proof quarters, when graded PR69 or PR70 Deep Cameo, usually sell for $20 to $50, and sometimes more depending on silver prices and collector demand.